Good evening, everybody. Want to thank you guys for logging in tonight. Welcome to the Dan the Messenger podcast. This is season 2, episode 1. And the great thing about how we originally started the Dan the Messenger podcast was we started season 1 on bullying. And some really cool things have happened since the beginning of the Dan the Messenger podcast. I've met some incredible people. I've met the Punishers. I got to meet this incredible young man by the name of Austin Booth. And Austin and I, if we were the Avengers, I always like to compare myself to like Tony Stark because I definitely had the life of Tony. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not rich or famous, but I associate with that guy's character. And if anybody was a character of Spider-Man, it would be this guy, Austin Booth. And tonight we're going to tell his story. And we're going to have him come on and talk to the guys that helped change his life. And I hope you get the same enjoyment I got out of meeting Austin, the meeting of the Punishers, and all the events that have happened. So I'm going to welcome Austin Booth first. So big and on Austin. Austin Booth, what is up, man?
DJ Fearless.
DJ Fearless. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Let's get this in the have we got you any more TikTok followers?
Yeah, I'm like 895 now.
Okay, so we got like 105 more to go. His TikTok is at official DJ Fearless. How was your day today? You got to go to a chiropractor, right?
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
So that's like your third visit from the chiropractor? Second visit. And he came out to one of your events, right? That the Punishers helped for you.
Oh, yeah. He said that he was like trying to like find my mom or something. Like talk to her like about like a chiropractor thingy. I don't know.
All right, so
he said that he wanted to come and meet Austin because when he saw his illustration of what was going on, the picture of his spine, he knew that he could do wonders because he actually went to India and did some things over there for the children over there and people over there that had never had scoliosis help at all or any type of help. And he knew he could do wonders for Austin. He's actually already started to straighten his back some, and he's actually lengthened his leg because his right leg was shorter.
Yes, Fish, that's the one. By the way, Fish has shown me a link. So he's gotten 2 treatments so far. And Austin, how's it feeling so far, buddy?
Good.
So about 4 months ago, you told me, before all this stuff happened, you were having some questions. You've always believed in God, and you know that you've been dealing with a lot. You've been through 22 surgeries. You don't look at yourself as a victim. You're a survivor, and you light up a room with people when they meet you. And you were having issues in school, right? Legit issues. People were bullying you, correct?
Yeah, they were
not being very nice.
Yeah,
dog water.
Nice people.
They're dog water.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm hanging out with a 14-year-old. I've been learning these new hip words. I don't know. I'm just.
No. That's not a new hip word. That's
it isn't?
Fat word. Okay, that is Fat came up with that word.
Oh, he'll be coming on a little bit, so we'll talk to Fat about that. All right. Well, listen, I'm learning. Okay, I'm just learning. So, season 2. This is the opener of the Dan the Messenger podcast, and part of Hope for Humanity. That's what sponsors the show. HopeForHumanity2020.com is. We want to help others, other charities, other people. I always say that, we're only as strong as our weakest link. And, you're either part of the solution or part of the problem. And part of the problems right now is bullying. It's nothing new. Fish will tell you his stories. We've all been through it. But bullying somebody who is like Austin is just incredibly disheartening to hear. And our friend here, I'm going to introduce him. So I'll bring him on. Fish.
Hey.
All right. What is up, Fish? We lost Austin. So Willie, I met you, Fish, at an event at a Punishers chapter in, I think, Charlotte County. Rico invited me to that. Or what does he go by? What's his call sign?
Rico is Whiskey.
The Whiskey, yes.
Whiskey.
And then I met you, and you said, hey, I got this event coming up. Would you mind coming? I'm like, what's it about? And you told me, and I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Like our very first episode was on bullying.
Yep.
And little did we know, or did I know, what would happen from that relationship. It totally changed my life. Really, Fish, it did. And I'm thankful for you for allowing me to be a part of it and meeting that special young man, Austin Booth. Now, the Punishers, how long have you been a part of the Punishers? And what is the Punishers?
Oh man, the Punishers is the best club in the whole world. I love this club more than anything. So can't have it any better.
Ange, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I was letting Austin be in here for now. I'm just kind of hanging out.
The camera's off, so I'm sorry we can't see you.
Well, Austin keeps touching stuff.
Well, I'll put you guys in the green room for a minute. We'll talk to Willie until you fix it. So, Willie, you've been a Punisher for how many years now?
About 3.5.
3.5 years. And you originally from New York? Or no, you're from Miami, right?
Cuban.
Cuban, yeah, but you grew up in the 305.
Oh yeah, I've been here. I've been here all my life. I mean, I was only in Cuba for 3 years. In 3 years, I managed to be a doctor in Cuba, and
But you shared some, we got to know each other a little bit better, and you actually shared some stories of your own growing up. Like bullying is nothing new.
nope, it happened to me. So, being Latin and living in the all-American community, we weren't welcome. So it was hard for us too.
It was personal to you. It's not like, so you generally jumped on this and like, hey, and it wasn't your beginning. It was the Alabama chapter, right? They reached out to you.
Absolutely, Alabama started the whole thing.
And who was it in Alabama that reached out to you?
Riddler.
And Riddler is from the Three Rivers chapter?
Yeah, Riddler chapter, the president.
Okay, hold on. Let me change something here.
He's the one who reached out to us and asked us to, asked us what we could do for this family. So, we said, okay, well, we definitely need to do something. We just had to plan something out, So.
Well, I'm gonna share a video real quick, so we can kind of introduce the audience, because what you guys do is nothing new. If I can find it, you as an organization, there he is. There's Austin. Where'd my videos go? Of course they're gone. Oh man. Here we go. So back in, I think 2016, you guys helped another bullying issue out. What did you do with the Punishers, by the way? Like, what's your position and what do you actually do?
Oh boy. Well, my position is the regional captain for the state of Florida. I oversee all the chapters of Florida. I'm a mentor to all the presidents and members, and basically I handle any problems, deal with issues, and just keep the peace between all of us.
All right, I'm going to show a video real quick. All right, so we're going to go. Both of us are going in the green room, and I want the audience to see what Punishers do on a regular basis, because you're all over. How many countries are you in?
We're all over. We're international.
Okay, so here's.
She has been getting bullied in school a little bit.
Alexandria Reynolds says her daughter, 7-year-old Adriana, is having a hard time in school. The first grader at Marshall Elementary has allegedly been bullied for over a year.
Sometimes I get picked on by some of them.
So I don't know. It could be part of it that she's a tomboy, but who knows?
One of Adriana's favorite things to do is ride her dirt bike.
I like going for rides on it.
She loves motorcycles.
And it's her daughter's love for motorcycles that inspired Alexandria to enlist the help of the Punishers. They're a law enforcement motorcycle club in Toledo, and while they may look dark and dangerous, they're far from it.
The first thing we thought of was trying to help her in any way we could.
The group says once they met Adriana, they formed a special bond.
We got her a vest. We told her just think of us like her uncles. She's part of our family now. If she needs anything, to let us know.
Today, the group made up of service members and first responders banded together to help this little girl.
How's that feel? Is it too tight?
By surprising her.
Ready? I'm gonna pick you up. 1, 2, 3.
With a ride to school on a motorcycle.
Giving her a ride to school will help turn things around a little bit for her.
We were just trying to uplift her spirits and let her know that not everybody is mean, and there is plenty of nice people in the world, and the guys have really done a wonderful job at helping us with that.
And in turn, left these big burly men feeling proud.
Any chance we get, we'll help kids out in a heartbeat.
In Toledo, Mackenzie Keyline, 13 ABC, Action News.
So that was from 2016, Fish. So this is nothing new for what you guys do. It's in your DNA. What's your motto? The Punisher's motto. What is it?
The service to others.
And you guys mean it. I mean, you live, drink, and sleep it. And it's amazing to have been around you and see what you've done for our people like Austin. You got another thing with another chapter. Thanks to this show of popping up. By the way, let's bring the man back on at the hour. Welcome up, DJ Fearless. He's back.
We're back.
Fearless in the house.
So, Fearless, tell your side of the chapter, how you met. You were in Alabama, right?
No, it was me, my buddy Todd, and then Bryce. And then they walked in at a restaurant we were eating at. And they had like a giant skull on the back of their jacket. And I was like, Mom, what does that mean? And then Rex saw me looking. And then he was like, you know what we mean and everything? I was like, sure. And then he told us he went up back to and showed us like the bikes and stuff. And then they got my mom's phone number, and then they just started like talking and everything.
And you knew they were talking, and you knew they were planning something, but you didn't know what they were planning, did you?
Yeah, no.
Are you texting? Yeah, you had no idea. And did you know Willie before that day we met?
No.
You talked to him a couple times, but that was it.
Yeah, I've talked to him a couple times. That was it. Like maybe
Really?
like 2 or 3 times.
Fish would call and ask us
And-
if we ask me one question and be like, okay, bye. And I'd be like, okay. And then Austin made me text Lily and was like, I want to talk to him. I want to know what you're planning. So I was like, okay. So pay attention to the camera, not that. And it was so funny because he actually got Fish and was like, hey, what are y'all planning? And Fish was like, nothing.
Oh, yo,
Well,
what's
look-
up, Sandman?
Hey, Sandman is a TikTok phenomenon. Sandman, how many followers do you have on your TikTok? How you doing, by the way? It's good to see you. You're on mute, buddy. Well, you know,
There we go. 23,000, 24,000, something like that.
see, that's a real star. Sandman, Fish.
He paid him. He likes his page and he sends you $1.
So is that the secret, Fish? Because Sandman, because we're trying to get Austin over 1,000. And I told him the other day that you two need to do a TikTok together because we got to.
If you start paying people like Salmon does, you'll get there too. Don't worry.
You just got to be sexy. That's all.
Would be famous.
Oh, great.
You hear this? You just get. So, hey,
It's a
Sandman,
dimple.
all right. So, Sandman's already been on once with me, and you are the VP for the Nationals, correct, Sandman?
Yes, sir.
And what part did you have the role of with helping Willie out besides just showing up? Did you like order some guys around, or what happened with that?
Say that again. I didn't catch that.
The day that you guys did the event for Austin,
Yeah.
Willie, Fish, and Cigar, and the Flagler chapter, they all coordinated, and you came out to the event. Is that something that you normally do, or you only do it for special occasions?
Oh, we do it a lot. We try to. I mean, this year's been tough with COVID and doing events and things, but that's what we try to
I
do.
hear him. I think I'm No.
Our mottos.
Go ahead.
Our motto's in service to others.
And you did.
That's what we try to do.
That event you guys did was amazing for Austin. I mean, you, boy, Fish, you're killing me, Fish. I, on the podcast world, you can't see, but Fish is looking himself in the mirror and enjoying it. And we have Sandman. Now, Fish is, can you explain to me, to MC World, what positions you hold? Because I have a hard time understanding some of it. On a national level, that means Fish handles the state of Florida for issues and stuff, right? Events. Is that correct? Is that fair, Fish?
Yes.
And then, Sandman, what is your role in the Punishers?
I'm in charge of.
Is this an hour show?
Yes.
Yeah. I need more time. I really just. Pardon me. I'm trying to get my charger because my phone's about to die. I wasn't planning on being here either, so that's kind of. I just got a request. I thought I was watching a podcast.
Well, you can be off. You can be off. It's no big deal.
I do. Well, as the ranks go, like you said, Fish runs. Is in control of Florida, and we have other regional captains that are in charge of other regions, which they have their boss, which is the chief regional captain, and then the chief regional captain goes to me. So it's all a chain of command, really. The way we're set up.
How did you become a TikTok star? This is Austin and I are curious.
Oh my God, you had that.
Like, how'd that happen?
It's the dimples.
It's a dimples.
I'm funny.
Hey, give me a fellow.
Hey, Austin.
I'm funny.
Austin can hear us now. Austin, say hi to Sandman.
Hi, Sandman.
Now,
what's up, brother?
How do you get to 1,000 TikTokers?
Yeah, like how do I get 2,000 TikTokers?
I've been trying to help him out.
I've been at 800 for 2 days. That is way too long.
I know. I hear you.
Sandman, I told him that you two have to do a duet together. He's got his shirt now. He's got his TikTok shirt. Will you do a duet?
I got it. We got to do it.
So Austin knows how to do this. When are you guys gonna make this happen, Austin?
I have no clue.
Come on, you're the man. You're the man of the hour. You're the one who makes all this stuff roll. What's going to happen? We're going to make it happen tomorrow, Sunday. You gotta set a time. Not yawning.
Tomorrow night after that.
Tomorrow?
We could do something.
Sandman can make a video of him dancing, and I can do edit, and then me and my buddy Ty can do the same thing.
Oh man.
Well, there you go. That's the plan.
I'm not much of a dancer.
Last time Sandman was dancing, he ended up in the hospital.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Sandman. Let's talk about Austin. After you met him, he's really been something special. Like, his story keeps on going. Not only did you give him a day that he won't forget, you also another chapter, Willie. Which one was it that set up his anti-bullying ride?
That was Brick City. Jester.
So Jester,
it was a team effort. Jester, Whiskey, Medic. Basically everybody got involved with that.
And what happened there? Because I was there for it and I witnessed it, and I thought it was incredible.
Well, I couldn't make it because it was a weekday, and of course, we have to work. And the other guys put together. They did a good job going out there and supporting Austin for a good cause, and they made it happen. So, they did a good job. You gotta give them all the credit in the world, but when you have Austin, little guy that we took in and made it all our So.
All right, Austin.
Yeah,
Now it's your time to start asking some questions, buddy. What would you like to ask either Fish or Sandman? No pressure.
It's like my
Okay, go get
It's
it.
like under my chair.
Go get it. Hurry.
Hold on, I need my paper. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's Austin. Sandman just asked me a question. Yeah, they live out in the middle of nowhere, and it's hard. You got a little feedback too, but it's hard when you're out in the middle of nowhere. Sandman, we're gonna get him a better phone.
Right.
So say I just unmute him, you can hear it crackling.
Sounds like somebody's eating some chips.
Yeah, it's just his connection. It's just a connection.
That's cool.
Okay.
Is he
Now we all-
frozen? Can he hear us at least?
Yeah, he can hear us. All right, Austin. Go ahead, get your questions out, buddy. Let's hear it.
Don't be shy. Ask your question.
Oh, no, okay, both these we already.
Okay, so he's shy now, Dan. You might have to help him. He's going
No.
shy.
I can't read it. If I could see it, I could read it for you. It's okay, buddy. It's just the four of us. That's all. It's just four of us right here. It's just
No, see, we already covered both of these. So
well, do it.
Dan, I'm trying
Ask your question.
I know what you're talking about next.
Don't be shy. It's Sammy and Fish.
It's just us.
I have no clue.
You have no clue? Well, let's put it this way. We got another person in here who did something really special for you. All right. And I'm gonna introduce them to you. First of all, you know what happened when I was at your house 2 weeks ago. Do you remember? What arrived in your house a couple weeks ago? A box.
Oh, yeah, box. Hold on.
What was in that box?
Like a whole lot of bags.
Well, that person that sent it to you, his name is Chris Selfridge. I think I got it right. Sorry, my brain's. Hold on, Austin. I'll put you on mute for a second. There's a lot of rattling going on. I'm going to show a video of Chris. He's famous. And Fish, you know, one of the things that we talk about is in service to others. And the gentleman that did something really special for Austin sent him an amazing box. Did you see the box that he got, Fish? No? Oh, I got you, man. I got you, man. Go ahead. You didn't see the box? Look at that box, Fish.
Nice. Wow.
You didn't.
I never saw that box.
Oh, Ange, get it a little closer. Look at that. This Chris had guys from all Austin. I can see you, but I can't see the box. That box has, I don't know, it could be 1,000 patches from all different realms. Oh no, we lost them. And I'm going to show you a video because Chris was one of the original 9/11 responders.
Nice.
Right? And his dog is famous, and so is he. So Chris works with PEMA, which is the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency. And I'm going to put both of us. This is his dog, Riley, from 9/11.
Hey, John, they got somebody pulling a snooze basket on an angle from off that ladder. It's got to get back over to Dave.
Now, for those who can't hear, because it's a podcast, it's Chris's dog, Riley, at 9/11 being hauled away from some of the rubble where he was looking. And we'll ask Chris about that. And Riley was one of the dogs, the cadaver dogs on scene.
Riley.
Let's get it away. Good boy, Riley. Good boy. How many people here know Riley real good, Louis? We got Riley on. Okay.
Good job, Riley.
Look at that dog, man. He's so. Oh, look at that face on him. So this is an actual video from 9/11 with this dog, Riley. Chris, how you doing tonight?
Hey man, how are you guys?
Well, you know, we're having fun tonight with all the video technicalities, but Angie, I can hear you now. Hi, Ange.
Hello.
Hi, Ange.
Here, Austin, just hold your hand, buddy. Hold your hand right here.
Austin, can you hear us?
Hi.
Hi, buddy. Can you hear us, Austin? We can see you, but we can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, buddy. Well, first of all, Chris, welcome, and thank you for what you did. How did that start? The whole badge thing and what you did for him?
Well, I actually I know Tank pretty well. We used to work in the same city together. He was a popo and I was on a fire department. One of us moved south to stay warm and the other one's up here in the snow. And I think you know how that works out. But I saw the video. Well, Tank had talked to me a little bit about Austin and I had met you. But I saw the video, the news footage from Austin's trip on the bikes from school. And I just thought, you know what, I can't let those cops outdo me. You know, the fireman gotta step up here a little bit.
You hear that, Gio? Say, man, you hear that?
Yeah.
There's some competition.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me put him back. Go ahead, Chris.
So I just, I kind of thought, I'll see if I can get him a couple patches from fire departments. And I sent the video out from that news footage by Facebook Messenger, a couple emails, and guys from all over the country just took it from there. I got a whole big box from a friend of mine in Baltimore. Other people just mailed them to me, and then we shipped them off to Austin.
Okay, that's good.
So, Austin, can you hear us now?
I can't hear you. That's the bad part.
Yeah, he can't hear us. So do this again, guys. Hold on, put this on hold. So how in the hell? So I was there just by chance at Austin's house when it got there. I didn't know it was coming. I knew that you were sending him a box. And so I knew the whole time, I'm like, cool. I was so excited. And he was like, come on, let's see. And I'm like, I thought it was going to be a few hats, some badges, or, some patches. We sat on Facebook Live for a good 10, 15 minutes. And we didn't even get through this many of the patches that you sent. Now, you said your postal offer worker hated you, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because did we have a final count of how many it was?
I have no idea. That's Austin's job. He can do that homework.
Because you had it from all over the world. Germany, places I couldn't even pronounce. And, poor Austin and I, we were trying our best, but hold on. I'm putting Austin back up. Can you hear us now, Austin?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, that's good.
Can you hear us? So this is what happens when you live out in the middle of nowhere. You get bad internet service. I can see him, but he can't hear us. So I'm going to ask him to re-log in because I really want him to get a chance to talk to you. Hold on. So, Chris, what was your role in 9/11?
I was a career firefighter in Johnstown, Pennsylvania. We were deployed through FEMA with the Urban Search and Rescue Program up to the Trade Center. Riley's job was to actually find live people trapped in collapsed buildings. But unfortunately, we all know how that ended up. But in a bunch of on-the-job training, really, we started doing cadaver work while we were there as well. And we spent 9 days up there, did what we could, and that's kind of what people in our country do.
And right now, I think that we all agree with what's going on with Austin's story. Society's been going through a lot. And I think we could be a little bit better to each other, a little kinder to each other. We all have 99 problems. And the difference between right now with the pandemic and 9/11, we came together, didn't we, on 9/11?
Yeah, we definitely did. It was in New York City. It was crazy. We were transported like by military vehicle to the site and back to where we were staying, sleeping on concrete floor in the Javits Convention Center, and people lined the streets like it was a parade, just waving and thanking people, and it was just it was pretty amazing.
What do you think's the difference right now? We all have opinions, so we and people have no problem voicing them on social media. So I'm serious. What do you think from your perspective as a retired firefighter and someone who works in emergency management? Any perspective on that?
The whole thing got political. It got political all over the world, and unfortunately, I always say at work, it seems like the virus doesn't matter anymore because of the politics of it.
And you know, I say the same thing on the show. I'm like, I don't care if you have an R, a D, an I, whatever your name is. RIP equals the same. It doesn't matter how much you have in your bank account. It doesn't matter where you're from. We all need to pull through this together. And organizations like the Punishers and people like Austin are a spark that we need. Austin, can you hear us now, buddy?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, finally. Welcome back, Mr. Booth.
Hi.
So
Austin Booth in the house.
Have you had a chance, Austin, and your mom, Angie? You're there, right? Ange?
I am. I'm over here.
Did you count how many patches were all together in that?
Yeah, there's 500.
And apparently, Geo, Sandman, and Fish. Apparently, Tank has called you guys out to beat them on that. The Punishers are supposed to beat the firefighters in this. I don't know.
think you guys can do it.
I don't think so either.
This is like my favorite one.
Now Chris, what's the story behind that patch? Do you know?
That patch there was sent to me actually anonymously as a gift. Just, you know, kind of a, hey, thanks for your help. So I thought, what better way to share it?
Now, because he's got a mini one too. So did they send you both? Oh,
No,
there's your
I just-
hat.
Yeah, that's my actual hat from work. My boss will be mad at me when I retire because I'm supposed to return that.
And then what about this one? How did you get that hat?
We had a state police trooper actually walked in our office a couple weeks ago, and I just said, "Hey, I need a hat." It's going to my buddy, and he hooked us up.
And I'm telling you, Angie said she was jealous because she didn't even know we were doing it live that day. But I didn't even know how much it was. Like, look at that one. That Austin, give me that. Put that patch back up again, buddy.
Hold it up there for a minute so they can see. Hold it up there.
It's incredible. Hold that one up. Yeah, where'd you get that one from?
The box.
No, he's asking Chris, honey.
Oh.
Chris, where'd you get that patch from? You don't know?
It just came in the mail.
Here's this one too.
I sent a request out to a couple people. They spread the word, and you know that's what we do.
That one had to be handmade, and it looks like it's from back in that day. And it says, "We will not be defeated." And I go to myself on this show, what in the hell's happened to us? We got two jokers here. Hold on. What's up, guys?
What up? How's it going?
We got Jester and Fat. Now, Jester is the president of what chapter again, Jester?
Brick City here in Ocala, Florida.
In the house?
And Fat, P-H-A-T, is what's your position there with Brick City?
Road captain.
Okay. And you guys helped do the second event for Austin, right? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And that was the anti-bullying ride.
The best one yet.
And I want to say thank you guys for leaving me. All three of you and Angie, and they left me, Gio. You guys left me.
We
Fish.
weren't that successful because you found your way, but I'm getting over that.
Fish, you guys left me. What?
I don't know how he's a road captain. He can't find his way out of a wet paper bag.
You seen the size of this guy. There's going to be a pretty big bag.
They left me. Poor guy. So anyways, welcome, guys. Thank you for coming on. And thank you for doing that for Austin. Austin, what happened?
Wait.
What happened that day, Austin, at school?
Oh, yeah. I went to the buses for
Fish.
there, and then I just saw like a whole bunch of hikers, and then they're like, "Yo!" I was like,
What was everybody in the buses doing?
they're like, "Yo, we need this on video." You're like, "Yeah."
Oh, so they videoed it, huh? And you got friend requests, like, and then you came back to school on Monday. What happened? Look at
Oh,
you guys.
hey, mom will vouch for this because he got a girlfriend from this. Okay, she likes the big bad biker dude apparently. So now he has a girlfriend from all this.
You guys, you got a girl
before me. That's just so unfair.
I said the same thing. Like, what in the heck? And you know, guys, he let me meet her. Her name is Shiley. She's so awesome. She took him to church. But they also have farting contests too. So that's something I guess 14-year-olds do nowadays. I don't know, but it happens.
Oh, you can't see her. I was going to show you her, but you can't see her.
Hey, if you can find a girl,
It's white. Comes back white, buddy. It's white.
Can you guys see it? I can't see it.
when girls hold it in,
It's pink.
So, guys, he's got a girlfriend now, thanks to you guys, the Punishers. Chris, he's got a 500-plus patch wall that he's going to be putting up of some of the greatest heroes across the country and the world, actually. Punishers are global, too, Sandman and Fish. You're in how many countries, Sandman? How many countries are the Punishers in?
17.
And there's over how many chapters?
17.
How many chapters are there?
A lot.
And Austin goes, I go to Austin. I said, you got a bunch of crazy uncles now. And he goes, well, how many have I met? I said, like this many? Like he doesn't even understand how many Punishers there really are out there. Not a clue. So you guys have lived up to your motto. You've changed this young man's life forever, but I think he's changed us more than we've changed him, honestly. And can we all agree on that, Fish and Gio and Fat and Jester?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, he's Austin. You're incredible, buddy.
Thank you.
What do you say?
You don't, Angie. You did a hell of a job. You did a hell of a job with him. And what about your life? Can you give us your perspective? Like what's changed?
It's completely changed. Period. I would say this. It's changed for the better. Totally. It went from being, Austin's Reddit every day to. I'm trying to get you in here with me, son. He went to having a great life. He used to beg me not to go to school. He used to hate life. Really kind of stunk. He used to just never really want to do anything. And now he loves school. He loves going. He loves to give people a hard time.
Are you sure about that school?
Oh, I do. Mm-hmm.
Hey, what'd you tell me you got in your test?
100. Cause I'm good like that, bro. I'm good
Really?
Like that. Yeah.
Angie, are you making him study?
I beg him to study, and he does not study. No.
Okay. Well, how do you get 100 then? Is he just a genius?
I'm still go. Like, yeah.
Because I told you, you're having a girlfriend, you can't be dumb. Shiley doesn't like dumb guys, so you got to be smart. Hold on, you guys are.
My gosh, really, guys?
Hey, Gio, what am I going to do with these guys? Aren't you supposed to be like straightening these guys out? They're killing me here. Fish is eating ice cream.
You're talking about double trouble.
That's it. Fish is in charge.
You make your own waffle cones, Fish?
Yeah,
Do you make this from scratch?
I think you need an ice cream.
Look at that,
Jester.
As big as
Hey,
you
what happened to
are.
that diet, Fish?
I ate it.
I saw Monday.
It's a cheat day.
It is.
I ate his diet, Sandman.
Every day is a cheat day for Fish except for Monday.
Now we actually got to do 3 events, right? The day. Oh, hi. Hey, Kit Kat, what's up? We got to do 3 events with Austin. We got to do the first special event. Then you guys did the anti-bullying event, and then Austin, what was it that you wanted to do as a career that you told me about? What?
DJ.
All right, so the guys from different chapters kicked in, and they got you some DJ equipment, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Cigar from the Flagler chapter invited you to one of their ceremonies that Fish was at for like a patch-in. Wasn't it a patch-in, Fish?
Yes.
And then afterwards, because guys from all over came, you got to DJ an after event, right?
Yeah.
And your buddy to the right of you, Fat, he helped you out too, didn't he?
Assistant DJ here. What's up?
Gosh, get out of here, Fat.
Oh no, let's ask Fat about dog water, okay? Please
Yeah.
ask Fat about dog water.
What is dog water about, Fat? Explain it to us. Like we're 2 years.
I feel really bad when I explain it, but Austin was talking funny stuff about how good he was on Fortnite, so I had to put him in the test. And I mean, I'm not saying I beat him bad, but I mean it was kind of like the Bucks against the Chiefs, pretty wide open.
That's sad. Picking on a 14-year-old,
Yeah.
But I'm sure Austin talked some smack back to you. Austin, were you talking smack to him? Yes, of course you were.
And also, I think he took a couple of your dollars from the tip jar. While you weren't looking.
You said you'd help covering your hotel for the night, Fish. I was just doing whatever you asked.
So Austin's having a ball here. Look at him. He's yawning. It's past his bedtime. But Austin got to DJ, and he did actually 2 nights in a row. How's that DJing life for you, Austin?
Too much partying.
We had Donovan, our prospect Donovan, hook you up.
Yeah.
he had
Good
fun.
time.
I was stuck in the hotel with him, and he does not like getting up, and you guys blame me for it. I'm like, I'm trying. You left me with him. And I said, Austin, welcome to the DJ world, because you go to bed late, you got to get up early. It ain't no fun, is it?
No.
You just like the part of it.
Party, 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 party.
So you guys changed his life. Thank you very much, Fish and Geo and
What do you think,
Jester and
everybody?
Fat.
Thank you.
I mean it more seriously.
Thank you.
And Chris, thank you for being just a patriot to our country. And same thing for you, Sam, man. You guys are all either active or retired, one way or the other. Same thing for all the Punishers. What you do for our country is amazing. Is Chips coming on, by the way?
No, he had technical difficulties.
Okay, of course.
I get him on, so.
But the whole thing today for the first podcast back was to show you that bullying, first, it's going to continue on no matter how old we get, but we can become a solution to the problem. And organizations like the Punishers and guys like Jester and Fat and Sandman and you and Chris, you are what change is all about. It's what you do in service to others that make the Punisher special. And Chris, Pima, Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, it's all hands on deck right now. This pandemic is not a joke, and people like Austin are inspiration to all of us. Austin, do you have anything else you want to say to these guys while we got them all on?
Holy shrimp.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got a book coming out, don't we? You have a children's book coming out, and it's based off your story. And it's off of the bullying, right? It's off of your surgeries. It's not really like an in-depth. It's kind of like a comeback story. Like no matter what, your faith was never broken, right? You've always believed in God and knew that you were here for a reason. And when you met the Punishers, it totally changed your life forever, correct?
Yeah.
You can't. And you know, you got a girlfriend now. I don't have. Fat, do you have a girlfriend, Jester?
We're looking at them.
Yeah, they're dating each other. Like we don't even have girlfriends. Austin, you got a girlfriend? No, what in the world? That's awesome, by the way, because she's really awesome. So, you got a girlfriend. You're living your dream. You're already getting booked for more events, more gigs. The Punishers out in Arizona are having you do an event for them. You got your book coming out. What's the name of your book? What's it going to be?
Holy Shrimp.
What Fish said, holy shrimp.
Now, why is it being called Holy Shrimp, Austin?
Can I say holy shrimp a lot?
Oh no!
Because when you
tell
mess,
them tell them what happened, because you walked out of the building and saw like 200 bikers sitting out there, and the only word we could get out of you was "holy shrimp."
yeah, how'd you say it? Because I was there. I was there when he said it.
Holy shrimp.
Yeah, he froze. He was like,
Oh yeah, he was frozen.
And you guys were amazing.
Jester, bought that.
Hey guys, thanks a lot. Peace. Hey, anytime he needs a road dog, I know Fat, you're the guy for him. I know you're the co-DJ to help him out. So thanks.
Got you. Got him.
just don't leave the tip jar.
I figured you'd be more concerned about the cookie jar, but you know, whatever, tip jar. Same thing.
So Austin, you're about to pass out on us, which is good. That means it's past your bedtime. I gotta get you to sleep. It's almost an hour. You got any kind words to say for kids that are going through what you were going through? You know, any advice that you can give someone like what you've been going through beforehand?
Yes, 3 words. 3 words.
What is it?
Okay.
Don't give up.
I like it. And when your book comes out, what are you going to do?
You're not dramatic.
Your
You
book.
Oh.
Your book.
We like help like my charity, and then buy me one thing, and that is a fooler,
Oh my gosh!
and then give all the rest to the charity.
Because you want to help kids. You want to help other kids that have been bullied. And that's what makes you special. Like, it's not about you. Hey, Fish, thanks a lot, man. Are we going to put this on the national page for the GoFundMe, like, so we can talk about it a little bit? You can get off, and I'll share it with Austin, and I'll send you the link.
Okay. That's me?
Yeah, it's you. I'm talking to you.
Yep, we try. I need permission for that, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all brothers are help on deck. Chris, I know you got a bunch of brothers too that are going to help out with the GoFundMe. We haven't pushed it. We just put it up last night. We already got like 600 on there, which is awesome. We need to raise $3,000. Why do we need to raise $3,000?
Because I need my book.
We'll definitely
Fish.
Maybe?
Got you. I got you, Fish. I'm gonna turn you off. So Austin, finish up. Why are we doing a GoFundMe for you, Austin? What's that for?
To get my book out.
Well, we need $3,000, right? And we need the $3,000 for the writers, for the illustrators, and so we can get it produced. Once it's produced, people can pre-order it. And then Angie, what's the site? His website?
Oh boy, hold on.
I think
Well,
it was like holyshrimp.org.
It's holyshrimpfoundation.org and then djfearless.org.
All right, those two will be up in the next week, and then you'll be able to not only go to GoFundMe, but hey, if I'm going to go to your Facebook page, how do I find you, Austin?
You what now?
You were breaking up.
I want to find you. I want to find you on Facebook. How do I find you? Because then you can go. Angie's got the link. You've got the link. I've got the link on there. Chris, I'm sure you've got the link as well, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, there we go. It was his thing cracking on us. Chris, what do you think you guys are going to be able to do? Because we already raised like almost $600 in one night. I'm just challenging both the Punishers and all of our brothers out there, the firefighters, police officers, because everyone wants to pre-order the book, but we can't pre-order it until we get it produced. So we need about another $2,500 to finish that part up. I know your brothers and sisters out there, Chris, will step up. And Austin's going to just do good with it. He just wants to help other kids. I put him on mute for a second. Right, Austin? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just kind of crackling in. The Holy Shrimp Foundation, Austin Booth's Holy Shrimp Foundation, will be on anti-bullying and hopefully working with Punishers and firefighters and EMS and frontline workers across the country on other anti-bullying programs and campaigns to help other kids like yourself. That's what we want to do with the money, with the book, right? Share your story.
Yes.
Yes.
And Ann, what about you? Not only is his life change, what's been going on as a mother? Because it affects the parents as well. It isn't just an issue that affects the kids. Is that fair to say?
No, it's not an issue that affects the kids. It affects the mothers. It affects the whole family. Because in so many ways, Savannah has been led of many things, but other people have tried to involve her in things. But in so many ways, she feels that I favor Austin, but I have to favor Austin in so many ways. But I try not to do both of them. And it's really, really hard. It's one of the hardest things, in fact, I've ever done. But I know that as a single parent, watching him in the hospital many times, walking him with your kid on the ventilator, chest cut open, one time he's sitting there looking at me and smiles after the day after the surgery, like nothing ever happened and wanting to go home, to bringing my kid home, to him, falling on the floor because he couldn't hold himself up at 2 years old because of his chest is being cracked open. It's one of the hardest things you've ever done. You see your kid come home, you find out he was beat up. At school, you find out from him, not the school. People tell me he's trash. He's an idiot. You're, wheelchair boy. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. And to be able to help parents to get over it and get through it and to know that you'll be okay is one of the hardest things you've ever done. But all you can do is restore faith in your family and just try to be positive. That's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Now, what makes Austin so special is even though you guys have been going through it, you would never know from Austin. You would never know he had any issues with them. Most of people can't even see that he's had 22 surgeries. It's all true. But thanks to the Punishers, thanks to all these great men, your life has changed, hasn't it, Austin?
A lot.
And Angie, you can agree, as a mother's perspective, it's something that you can both share together, his story. As a mother, as a parent, because people that are bullying kids, most of the times the parents feel helpless. Is that a fair assessment, Ange?
Oh, I felt completely helpless. I felt like I couldn't do anything at times. There was nothing I could do, and I had to rely on the principals and the teachers. I went to the parents' house. They've chewed me out whenever I was just trying to squash the situation. I don't play the he said, she said stuff. Let's just squash it all together and situation. And that's one of the hardest things because I understand they want to be defensive, but I'm there just trying to solve the situation. Let's just end it to where the kids get along or they just don't talk to each other. And it's hard when you walk up and you accuse somebody else's kid of bullying and they don't even realize what's going on. Because the school said that they notified them, but they wouldn't notify them, and it's just hard.
And Austin, you were told when he was born was terminal from birth, and they didn't expect him to live the first few hours. Is that correct?
They didn't expect him to live 30 seconds out of my womb. Like they expected as soon as he came out, that they took him away and put him on all these machines. And by the time I made it to him and they let me see him, the only thing that he had going was oxygen.
And he's a miracle. Like he didn't want to go anywhere, and God's got him. He's been connected to that source since day one. Like this kid, his spark is incredible. Because then they told you he was only going to make it to 8, right?
8 or 9, they told me his heart would quit growing.
And he's 14 now with a girlfriend and punishers, and now all these things are changing. I told you when I met you that day, I said you got to be prepared because your life is going to change forever now. Am I correct in saying that?
You did say that. Mm-hmm. And it has changed. Everything's been positive. It's been amazing. It's been great. And it's been a whirlwind for all of us. Savannah, Trace, her boyfriend that's been around with us for 5 years. He fully supports Austin in anything that we do. He's a great, great person, and he has the patience with Austin, and he's just amazing. And I thank Trace for that too, because he's been in the background over Savannah's been told bad news. He's always been her spinal cord that helped her through this and helped pull her along. Now,
hold on. You just tied something into me because we're going to get off here. We're going almost into an hour. Doug Cornfield is the one who's helping with the book, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And Todd Nebbins, I think. I'm so terrible with names, and all between the three of us when we hang out, we can't find anything. So I know I'm not.
His name is Todd. I think it's Sylvan.
Yeah, I know we're terrible. I'm sorry, guys, but
I'm really bad. Sorry, I'm really bad.
They help other organizations, and they have a book coming out called Pulling Each Other Along. So you have the Austin story, which is Holy Shrimp, which will be based off of his story and bullying and the success of what the Punishers did for him. And then Pulling Each Other Along is a book full of stories of people who've overcome adversity. And luckily for us, Doug Cornfield, because of us getting together, I've met some other people that somehow have had incredible stories too, like Laura. And Laura, I shared Laura's story, and her mate Tom has been reaching out to me, and he sent me a poem which suits what's going on right now. And the poem is called Pulling Each Other Along by Laura Chagnon. And it goes like this: in the vast world in which we live, all across this glorious land, if everyone just helped one another and extended out their hand, God is watching from above, up above. With a smile on his face, he sees all that his children have accomplished, no matter religion or their race. This message is to help your friends, your sisters, and your brothers. Just give support and kindness. Share your love with one another. Compassion is the key we turn. Here's the message that I'll send. Let's start pulling each other along, a brighter world around the bend. I don't think that could be a better close to this episode of what we're going through right now with the pandemic, with Austin, his story. Everything that's happened to us has been incredible. And meeting people like Chris and the Punishers and Austin. Austin is my spirit animal. Like he is my, I can't even begin to explain to you how good he's been for me. And you know what happened to me a few weeks ago with my blood work, and I got a chance to spend some time with Austin. I think he's the best medicine I've ever had. And having you on the show tonight.
It was great Daytona the other day.
Oh, we had a blast. And the thing was, somebody canceled or something happened, so we got to hang out that next day, right? And we just made lemonade out of lemon.
Yeah.
And that's part of life. There's no journey to it. You just live it. And Austin knows this better than anybody. Every day is a gift. There's no tomorrow. You have to live it today. Right, Austin?
Yes.
You can say yes or no.
Yes.
and that's how you look at life. You're an optimistic person. Whenever you run into people that are a-holes or dog water, what do you just say bless them, right?
Yawn.
Yeah, yawn.
What do you say to people that are mean to you? That's what he's asking you.
That
You just wish them well.
Yeah.
And, you know, God.
Have fun with life. Have fun.
I'll pray for you.
Yeah.
And that's all we can do for each other, because there's a lot of miserable people out there, and it's not our fault. It's just how they choose to live. People like us, we get up every day and we do today to help another brother or sister, and that's what Punishers are about. That's what people like Chris, your entire life has been dedicated to helping others. You're a hero. Mr. Ice Cream Eater over there. Hold on. Where's he at? Hey, Fish.
Oh, Fish, I think you left.
Fish.
Fish, how was that ice cream, buddy? Hold on. How was that ice cream? Hit it? Look at that. You about 5 months pregnant? What is going on there?
No, make it 8.
Now, one last thing before. Oh, Sandman's back. One last thing before we go. Austin's going to come down here and visit you guys. I knew this for a fact. Sandman's back, by the way.
Right.
And when we come down there, I'm gonna try to jump right. Can we get on that tactical range again? Because that was awesome.
Yeah, if I have it, for sure. Because I only have it twice a month. So
Let's try to plan it all together so we can get Austin in the booth. Because how did he do shooting, Fish? I was surprised.
Wild boy.
I mean, he's good.
We should have given him a role name of Sniper.
and Sandman, will you be there? Will you come to that event? That range thing?
Oh, he wouldn't miss it for the world.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll do a TikTok together. All of us. We'll do a silly dance while he's out there, and get those TikTokers up.
Hey, Austin, this is what I was working on today. Hold on.
I keep muting him because he gets feedback. Oh my God! I see it. Hold on, Fish.
This is what I was working on today, Austin. Is it?
I see it. What is that, Fish?
An AR-15 with a military peg on it, with a flashlight on it. And
Shouldn't be illegal.
No.
We can hear you, Austin.
That's cool.
Now, Fish, what are you going to do with that?
I'm going to let Austin shoot it.
You can just shoot that.
What's the gray thing on top of the barrel?
This is a military peg, so I can shoot at it's like a laser that you can't see, is invisible, or I can make it visible. So you can't see it, but I can see it on you.
So you can peg them. I see it.
Okay, gotcha.
So I can have a laser on you, and you don't even know it's on you. But you have to wear night vision.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
This is for night vision, more or less. So
Austin, while you can stay awake, seeing that poor guy.
Whoever sees that is that's cool.
Hey, Ty, come here.
Holy shit.
Hold on, Fish. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Fish,
Oh.
hold on. Come here, Ty. Come here to see this gun.
Hold on. There you go.
Where'd it go?
Oh.
Holy
Can you see it?
crap, dude.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, that's great.
Me and you on GTA, that's what's coming out.
I was thinking it's going to shoot that.
I have 4 soldiers.
He said it has night vision and everything. Like, you won't even know that the scope's on you.
Yeah, Austin, I use iron sights. I don't use all that fancy stuff because if your batteries run low, then you're in trouble.
Don't listen to him. You got a backup right here. See?
Just ask Fitch how I shoot.
See?
I don't have any lasers or scopes or anything on my guns.
Well, guys, let's set this up until the next month, okay? Please. I'd love to see Austin do something. He was a natural at it. And we're gonna wrap this up. We're hitting our hour spot, and Austin's breaking up a little bit. And I want
y'all to somebody that was with Austin. Come here. So when we met the Punishers, Johnny and Rex and everybody,
Uh-huh.
Ty was with us.
Oh, he was?
Yeah. So
Hey, what's up, man?
You haven't met yet.
Wyatt. Who's this?
So this is one of Austin's other best friends. He was with us whenever we met the Rex and Johnny.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good to
he
meet
was
you.
with us.
I think I've seen him in TikTok.
Yes, you have. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been running like 2.
How come I'm the only one with 2 followers?
Oh, I got you beat. I got 3.
You got 3?
I got both y'all beat.
I got 3 people online. All 6
That has me beat Sandman.
I think Sandman has you beat.
Yeah, like 23
I
seconds.
just gotta learn how to do the Austin dance.
The
Gee,
floss.
hold on, wait.
Let's see it. Austin, do the dance.
Do the dance, Austin. Do the
Come
dance.
on, do it.
Come here, Todd. You go and do the floss and dance. Come on. Come on. Why
Do
not?
the Austin.
Back away.
Move your chair, Austin.
Chair.
All right. Uh-oh.
Oh.
The Austin dance. There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
I can't do it. Here, hold on.
You're good.
I can't do it anymore.
I can't see yours.
Hey, Fishy making margaritas now? What's that?
Yeah, my wife's making margaritas now.
Hey, you guys. Hey.
Hey, Kit Kat, can I have a margarita?
Oh, man. Well, listen, it's time to wrap the show up, guys. Thank you, everyone. Seriously, I cannot state enough how important it is to people that are listening to this podcast or broadcast that we can do better. We can get through this. No matter what you think, we will get through this. Just like 9/11. Chris, you were there, and we managed to get through it. We can get through this. We just need more people like us standing up and saying, we will get through this. We will win. And that's the song to the song on the show is Pitbull's We Will Win. It's 2021. We will get through this. And more people like you every day makes us a better country. Thank you, guys. And Austin?
And Chris, thank you for your service and what you did for New York when the time came. So,
At that point, there's no place I'd have rather been.
Yep. Well, I appreciate your service and what you do for us. So,
Same for you guys. And make sure Austin plugs the book one more time before we log off.
Yeah, Austin. Do your job, man.
What's the book called?
Holy shrimp, DJ Fearless out.
All right, guys, have a good day. Thanks for tuning into the Dan the Messenger podcast, broadcast live, brought to you by Hope #4 Humanity 2020.com. We'll see you on the flip side. Have a great night.
All right, bye.